Hello, I'm Dr. Tony Walker, Senior Director of Student Support Services here at Uplift Education. Uplift Education's Department of Student Support Services is here to offer high-quality, holistic, school-based social and emotional experiences for our scholars and families. In order to meet the needs of our scholars, Uplift offers a wide array of wraparound support programs that enhance social emotional learning, provide clinical interventions, reduce and prevent risk-taking behaviors, and promote overall positive mental health in our students. This team assists our families in accessing other social services and resources outside of school in order to foster increased personal and family success. Services available through Uplift Education include clinical counseling, family therapy, prevention programming, psychoeducational content, homeless and foster youth support, and crisis response management. Let me spend the next few moments telling you more about student support services available at Uplift Education. Here are just a few of the services available to Uplift Education scholars and families. Uplift Education is proud to offer one of the largest and most sophisticated school-based mental health programs in the state of Texas, employing a team of more than 45 licensed mental health professionals. This team offers free counseling services to scholars and is also available to provide these services virtually upon request during the COVID-19 pandemic. Coming in the fall of 2020, Uplift Education is launching a new family therapy program that will be available free of charge, both virtually and in person, to all Uplift families. These therapists will travel to a location near you and offer convenient appointment times during both evening and afternoon hours. No insurance is required. Additionally, Uplift Education offers comprehensive prevention programming that will run virtually throughout the school year on various topics, including substance use prevention, suicide prevention, bullying prevention, teen dating violence prevention, sexual health education, etc. Finally, social emotional learning is at the heart of all that we do at Uplift Education, and SEL lessons and experiences are embedded in all schools and all content across the Uplift Education network. We expect that scholars have experienced a variety of emotions during the COVID-19 pandemic and will continue to experience mixed emotions upon their return to school, both virtually and in person. Some scholars might feel relieved to be back in the normal swing of things, while others will still experience fear and worry about their health and the health of friends and loved ones. Most scholars have likely experienced stress, not only from all of the changes and the stress of a global pandemic, but also from losing months of school and just the experience of being monitored for signs and symptoms of COVID-19. Many scholars are likely to be sluggish and reluctant to return to the structure of a normal school day after this prolonged period of time, and may need some retraining on how to get back in the groove of school. Many scholars might feel guilty about not having had the opportunity to attend school in the spring of 2020, missed assignments, and guilt about not seeing friends or family during our time of shelter in place. Many scholars are also likely to have experienced fear of damaged friendships and relationships, and maybe even anxiety at what online school will be like. Some scholars may have experienced uncertainty whether or not they are alone in their feelings. Do my friends, do my peers feel the same way, or am I alone? Others may have worry that there's a second wave of the virus coming. It would also be common for some scholars to feel unsafe in places that once felt familiar, and many scholars are likely to have experienced feelings of social isolation and loneliness. However, signs and symptoms of more serious mental health concerns and anxiety may include the following. If you notice that your child has ongoing feelings of worry or unease, if they're restless, fatigued constantly, they have trouble concentrating or seem more irritable than usual, if there is muscle tension, trouble sleeping, panic attacks, or just other serious mood changes, these may be symptoms of a more serious mental health issue. If your child experiences any of these symptoms, please notify one of our licensed counselors. And I'll tell you how to do that in just a couple of slides. So what can you as a parent do to help? Well, the good news is that there's a lot that you can do to promote positive mental health in your children. The first and one of the most important things is to provide factual information to them in a reassuring way. Answer their questions honestly while providing reassurance. It's really important that your kids know they can trust you to tell them the truth about what's going on while also not scaring them. Creating routines can help kids feel more safe. Structure is important. It provides a sense of stability, and spending time practicing routines such as hand washing or social distancing or how to put on a mask can help scholars feel comfortable not only at home, but also when they come back to school. It also creates a sense of trust and a feeling that, things will actually be okay, while also creating a feeling of control over their own environment. It's really important to make space to listen to how your kids are feeling. Make space to ask them this and then respond. Let them know that you take this seriously and that it's okay to talk about feelings. Practice teaching your children coping skills. Talk to them about ways that they can express themselves and regulate their own emotions. It's also okay to tell them about how you, as an adult, have struggled with this and been successful with this. What works for you? Reading, having quiet time, walking, exercising, whatever those things are, practice those skills with your children. Let them learn from you. You can also focus on what's controllable. Children will take comfort in stability and having control over their own environment. So focus them on projects and assignments and routines at home that allow them freedom and choices. This will help provide a sense of stability. Encourage positive thinking and model good mental health practices. Exercise, positive nutrition, and limiting the amount of negative news and violent media that kids are exposed to can really go a long way. Also, encourage social interaction whenever it's possible, even if this is just virtual. Understand that your children have been in relative isolation for months. Some of them may or may not have seen or talked to their school friends for quite a long time. They're likely in need of socialization. So build this into your regular routines or even after school. Think about having a regular study group with your children's peers so that they have a chance to visit with each other, even if it's just online. Finally, if you notice concerns or symptoms of a more serious mental health issue, or if you just like your child to talk to a professional, don't forget that we have a large team of licensed mental health professionals on staff. These professionals are here to help. For more information and on how to request help, make sure to see the Uplift Education website at www.uplifteducation.org under the tab Social and Emotional Health. Or you can go to your school's specific website. You'll see a tab that says Families and Scholars. Then you can click on the Student Support button, as shown here. There you can find helpful links and resources, as well as the contact information for your school's social behavioral counselor. You can also submit anonymous tips to school leaders for anything that you think that they should know. So that's it. Thank you so much for your attention. Remember, the Student Support Services team is here to help you. So thanks so much for your time.